All right, you can go ahead.
So, sir, 3 plus 4, no, 3 minus 7 is 4. And 7 minus 15,
I think you're saying it the other way. 15 minus 7.
15 minus 7
Yeah.
equals 8. And we have 15 minus x, or x minus 15. So what I did was that I noticed that there was a pattern with 4 and 8. So 4 times 2 is 8, and 8 times 2 is 16. So I did 16 plus 15, and I got 31. 15, sir. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
15.
Yes, sir.
But if I double 15 and 30.
No, sir. 15 plus 16.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
okay. So your answer is 31?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So let us, thanks so much. Before me say it's correct or not, let me just put on someone. I want to see if anybody else look at it a different way. Let me just try that quickly. No hand is up. All right, Fisher, you're the first one. Go ahead, Akilo.
Sir, what I did, I added the number by itself and added 1 each time.
There are 3 plus 3 plus 1. 7 plus 7 plus 1. 15 plus 15. I did like you. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sir.
But it's both of you correct. You see that, guys? That's why we have to listen to students. Get different perspective. Both of you correct, but both of you look at it differently. This one is a bit challenging. It says the numbers in each diagram below follow the same rule. Use the first 3 diagrams to help you find the missing number in the 4th diagram. And it says start here, 9, 14, and I give you all of that. So study the numbers carefully, and then you decide which answer you're gonna pick. All right. And please remember to put the number. So we are 22. So if I think is A, you put 22A. If I think is B, you put 22. If I think is C, you put 22C. If I think is D, you put 22D. You don't have to write 48, 42, 30, and 37. All right. Remember, you guys will eventually get the paper, so you don't have to write out the questions. As when we finish next week, you guys will get the paper. So we don't miss that. Alright, so it says the numbers in each diagram below follow the same rule. The same rule means there's one rule that they are using. Alright, so we have to figure out that rule first of all before we can even figure out this one over here. We have to figure out the rule first. Use the first 3 diagrams to help you find the missing numbers in the 4th. So you're gonna use this diagram, and this diagram to help you with this. It says start here. So we have 9, 4, 15. We can just do some little trial and error and say, I wonder if them add 9 plus 4. But guess what? 9 plus 4 is 13. So we know say it's not that. We have to try to figure out the rule, right? Oh, I figured it out. I look at the numbers and I examine them and say 9 and 15. That don't make no sense. 6 and that don't make no sense. But then something caught my eyes and I say, you know what? What if they subtracted 9 minus 4 and then they times it by 3? So I test that theory first. So 9 minus 4 is 5. 5 times 3, that gives the 15. But even though I have to try it next time, you know, I have to try it for this one if it works. So what I did, I said 12 minus 6, that is equal to 6. And then I said 6 3 is 18. And I said, whoa, look at me on to something, you know. But then it must work for that one here too. So I said 17 minus 7, that gave me 10. And then I times the 10 by 3. And I said, oh, I got it now. Because it worked for all 3 of them. So I know that now. What I'm going to do, 24 take away 8 to give me 16 times 3. So those who said A, you are correct. All right. It's a tough one, but you guys will get used to it. All right. This one says a number is given in the box below. Use it to answer item 23. A number with the digit 8 is added to the number in the box to make it 900. What is the place value of the digit 3 in the number that is added? So look at the 87, the number that they gave you, and then read it for yourself, right? It says a number with the digit 8 is added to the number in the box to make 900. What is the place value of the digit 3 in the number that is added? Is it A, ones, B, tens, C, hundreds, or D, thousands? Somebody said they want to take a picture. All right, I'm going to scroll go back a little. Go ahead.
So, sir, what I did was that I examined the number. So I noticed that the number is 87. So it's tens and ones. So if you added the 3, it would be hundreds.
Which 3?
It says a number with the digit 8 is added to the number in the box to make it 900. What is the place value of the digit 3 in the number that is added?
Okay. Oh, so that alone I use to judge it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And sir, another thing, you did not check mine.
Really?
Yes, sir.
No, I'm gonna check everybody. Hold on, let me see. Where you saying it? WhatsApp?
Yes, sir.
Let me look, cause let me see. But I don't see.
I'll resend it then, sir.
Yeah, because somebody said me that eat my dinner. That's from the last one. Then I see journey. Okay. Alright. I just want to make sure you're sending to the right number. I agree with it, it's correct. What I realized, one person did this, right? One person did this. They subtracted 87 from, and they get the 813. But they say it's hundreds is the answer. The answer could not be hundreds though, because look what they say. They say the place value of the digit 3. So this is the what that they want, and that is ones. So it's actually A. So that person did the correct procedure, subtracted 87 from the 900. However, it's not hundreds because they did not ask for the 8. They asked for the digit 3. All right. So that is ones, 3 ones. So we have to read carefully, guys. All right. Look at this one very carefully as well. It says, wait. It says 4 siblings, Nicholas, Aaron, Tanya, and Lori, are to be arranged in order of the youngest to the oldest. Use this information and the clues given below to answer item 24. And there they give the clues. Tanya is neither the youngest nor the oldest. That's clue 1. The second clue, Aaron is older than Nicholas, but younger than Lori. I'm gonna do the same thing that I asked the other class, guys. Write down the clues first because I'm gonna show you the graph for each one of them, and you're gonna say which of the graph matches it. So write clues. Tanya is neither the youngest nor the oldest. And then clue 2, Aaron is older than Nicholas, but younger than Lori. So you're gonna write that information and then we will proceed. But write it down first. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man, go ahead.
Okay, sir. So for this question, you have to pay attention to the steps. It says Tanya is neither the youngest nor the oldest. And it says Aaron is older than Nicholas, but younger than Lori. So if you look at A, you would see that Tanya is the oldest for the bar graph at A, so you would know that it isn't A. And if you go down to B,
Wait, give Sarah a little time. Yeah. I didn't know you was gonna say that so quick. Oh, God. All right, so at B now.
okay, and if you look at B, you will see that Lori is younger than Aaron, so you would know that it's not B. So if you go down to D, and you look, you see that Lori is the youngest again, so it still couldn't be D, which leaves you with C. So if you go back up to C now, you would see that Nicholas is the youngest. So that is how you would know that C would be the answer.
Yeah, and Tanya is not the middle, the end, whether the youngest or the oldest. All right, very good. So you should
Right.
ensure, very good, thanks so much. Well presented. So guys, just as what you said, you have to ensure that everything matches. So it's not just about if Tanya is neither the youngest nor the oldest, right? But the other clue as well. So you have to put everything into consideration, not just one. Thank you so much, Kaylee. Let's move on to 25. Jody and estimated the number of people at the amusement park to be 5,000. Which of the following numbers could not be the actual number of people at the park? A. 5,670. B. 5,140. C. 4,825. Or D. 4,914.
Sir, sorry, sir. Sir, sir, in enough time, sir, come, at the beach, sir, so you might not hear me, sir.
No, man, I'm hearing you now. Go ahead.
Sir, how I got my answer is that, sir. Sir, the something said, 25 said, Jada and estimated the number of people at the amusement park to be 5,000. Which of the following numbers could not be the actual number of people at the park? Sure, it has to be A 5,670 because it's over 5,000, sir.
All right, Inmar. But Inmar, someone might say 5,140 is also over 5,000. They might say that, right? What would you say to that?
Sir, 670 is higher than 140, sir.
Okay. What I wanted you to say that when you round it off, thanks so much, you are correct. When you round off this one to the nearest 1,000, it's 6,000, right? If you round off 5,140, it will be 5,000. If you round off this, it will be 5,000. This also would be 5,000. So the only one that would be 6,000 is A. So that's why it could not be. But you are correct. Thank you so much. This one is tough, guys. You're gonna spend a little time on this. Well, that's what I suggest. You spend a little time and try to figure out this one. Thanks, Inmar. It says Luke thought of a number and performed the steps below. Use the steps that Luke used to answer item 26. Step 1, multiply the number he thought of by 4. Step 2, add 18 to the result of step 1. Step 3, divide the result of step 2 by 3. Step 4, subtract the result of step 3. After following the steps, Luke ended with 14. What was the number he thought of? So there's a lot of things happening. So I'm suggesting that person spend a little time, read it for yourself, and then try to figure it out. All right? I just said that you're supposed to spend time and figure it out, guys, and persons are already sending answers. Guys, when I go to exam, you cannot do that, you know. You have to take time and answer the questions. It's not a race we're running, right? Go ahead.
To get my answer for number 26, I had at first did the opposite operation for each. So instead of adding or multiplying the that, I used the 14 and then I add 8 plus 14, which gave me 22. Then multiply 22 by 3, which gave me 66. Then I subtracted 66 by 18, and I got 48. Then I divided 48 from 4
By.
by
Just say
4
by, not say from.
by
From,
4
yeah.
and got my answer, which was 12.
All right, thanks so much. Let me hear from Jade now. Thanks so much, Shanice. Jade, let me hear from Jade. Jade, take down her hand? No. Go ahead, Jade. Just tell us how you get yours. You might not working, Jade, man. We're not hearing. Oh, Lord. I think her mic not working, guys. I could try again. Go ahead, Jade. No, it's not working. All right. I'm gonna call on someone else. We could just have two presenters for this, all right? Ufa and was up as well. Denique. Denique went already? No. All right, go ahead, Denique.
Okay, sir. So what I did, the answer that I got for number 26, I multiplied 412, which I got 48. I added 18 to the 48, that got me 66. And I divided the 66 by the 3, which I got 22. 22 I got, I subtracted it from 8, which I got 14.
Oh, so you did the trial and error.
Yes, sir.
All right. Students did that last year, so nothing is wrong with it. All right. Thanks so much. All right. Both of you are correct, by the way. It is indeed 12. I like both approach. Trial and error, guys. Last year we discussed that with the other students. They tried each number, and whichever gave them the 14. They knew that was the one, right? So they tried 4, they multiplied 4 by 4 and they got 16, then they add 8, etc. And you do all of that, and if the answer is not 14, they move on to the next number. But this one is also accepted. I think this is probably the best one if it's paper 2, right? And there's no answer. This one is the best way to actually get your answer. So you start off with the 14 and you do the opposite of whatever was done. So because this is subtract 8, you add 8. Because it's like you're doing what they had done earlier. So you just do the opposite. So 22, when you 22, well, she already explained that. Because you have divide the result by 3, we multiply by 3. So we have to know the opposite of addition is subtraction, opposite of subtraction is addition, opposite of division, multiplication, opposite of multiplication, division. These are the inverse of each other. So we're going to be talking about that when we reach grade 7 a lot. All right? Especially when, oh, by the way, we're going to be doing equations. Algebra is a part of your syllabus. I did that with Deandra the other day, and she did very well. So, yeah, looking forward to those kind of things with you guys. All right? Next one, guys. It says, examine the 3 shapes below. Each shape represents its own unique set of digits. Use them to answer item 27. So the square, the digits are 2, 7, or 9. For the circle, the digits are 4, 6, or 8. For the triangle, the digits are 1, 3, 5. So this says now, in any given number, each shape represents one of the digits in the set. Which 3-digit number could be represented by the triangle, square, and circle? Them turn the circle now over, I say. But yeah, go ahead and answer that one. Remember to put the number and the letter. You don't have to do nothing else. You don't have to write out nothing. You don't have to draw a triangle. I will literally send you this paper. Get to class. Go ahead now.
Okay, sir. So you would look at the square and you would see which number is in it that is in any of the options, and it is in C. And if you look at the circle, you would see that 6 is in the circle. If you look at the triangle, you would see that 3 is in it. So it would make 396.
All right, let me check on Rochelle. I see Ravona put up her hand as well. Go ahead, Rochelle.
So, sir, what I did was that I examined the numbers, then I checked all of them. So I started with A. So first, I look at the triangle. There's 5 in the triangle. Then I'm going to look at the square. Yeah. There is 7 in the square. Then I'm going to look at the circle. There is no 3 in the circle, so it cannot be A. Then I go down to B. The triangle does not have 4. The square does not have 3. And the circle does not have 2, so it cannot be B. Then I go down to C. I look at the triangle. The triangle has 3. Then I look at the square. The square has 9. Then I look at the circle. The circle has 6. Then lastly, I look at D. First, I look at the triangle. The triangle has 1. Then I look at the square. The square has 7. Then I look at the circle. The circle does not have 9. So our answer is C.
Totally agree. Thanks for the detailed explanation. Very good. All right, so 28 and 29, we can do both of those if you don't mind. All right. You can send 28 first, or if you want, you can send both. I don't have a problem. Just differentiate between them. All right. So put your number and then your letter. All right. 28 says, Anthony is thinking of a number that is more than 689, but less than 875. Which of the following numbers could Marcus be thinking of? So you answer that. 29 says, which number is the largest? Good luck with that. Well, good luck with both of them.
Write down the numbers. We would write down 688, 766, 680, and 876. So first it says Anthony is thinking of a number that is more than 689 but less than 875. So therefore, A couldn't be the answer because it's more than 689 and 688 is less than 680. And it couldn't be C because 680 is less than 689, and it couldn't be D because it's but less than 875. So therefore, the answer would be B, 760.
All right. You want to walk us through this one, or should I get someone else? For 29.
You can get someone else.
All right. Fair enough, because that's a two different question. All right. It's the same hands going up. Go ahead, Rachel, for 29.
So, sir, what I did was that I added them up. So I started with 48 and 96. And when I added that up, I got 144. Then for B, when I added up 18 and 24, I got 42. Then I added up 90 and 110. I got 200. Then last, I added up 50 plus 40, which gave me 90. So the answer would be C, 200.
Okay. All right, let me hear the input. Very interesting way of doing it. Let me hear from Kaylee. Her hand was up. Go ahead, Kaylee. What's your approach?
Okay, sir. So I use the method of elimination. So if you look at A, you see that the denominator is way, way, way bigger than the numerator. And for 18 over 24, it could not be the biggest fraction because it's actually the smallest fraction. So now if you look at D, you would see that it's 40 over 50, but it's still not the biggest fraction. So if you go to C, you would see 90 over 110, which would be the answer.
Oh, so you got the same answer.
Yes, sir.
All right. Hear from someone else. No one else hand is up. Ravona, you want to go? No, Ravona hand was up. All right, let me give my input at it. All right. So basically, fraction, right? The 48 over 96, we could reduce this to a half, right? Because 48 into itself one time, 48 into this 100, two times. Same thing with 18 can be reduced, we can divide by 6. So someone said, one of the presenters said this was the smallest. That is not true. 3/4 is larger than a half. All right, so we can say that 3/4 is larger. For this one now, we could divide by 10, 90 over 110. And that will give us 9 over 11. And for this one, this will give us 4 over 5. Now we already know, based on, I don't know many of you were here when we did fractions, arranging fraction in ascending and descending order. So this, we can eliminate these two. So what we can do, we can actually compare these two. How we do that? We bring them to the same denominator. We'll find the lowest number that 11 and 5 can go into without a remainder. That will be 55. So 11 to 55, that goes 5 times. So we multiply 5, 9, 45. As with the value now is 45 over 55. If we have the same denominator, we can compare, right? 5 into this goes 11 times. So this is 44 over 55. So now they have the same denominator. We can conclude that this one is larger. So you are both correct. The first presenter said she just add up the numbers. That's not entirely accurate, you know. It's just a coincidence, right? All right, let's move on to 30. Smart Try Smart sell pens for $18.75 each. Approximately how much would 2,000 pens cost? A, less than 20,000. B, more than 20,000 but less than 40,000. C, more than 40,000 but less than 60,000. Or D, more than 60,000. Go ahead and answer that one. But you didn't. I'll give my laptop. All right, let me check on the answers now. And we're at number. Which number were they again? 30. Okay. So we're at 30, guys. 30. That's what the answer is for this one. Please remember to put the number. Correct, Jalicia. I'm not sure who this is. The 479 person. You are correct. Very good. Correct, Zanaya. Good job. Correct, Journey. All right, no. Journey. Correct, Malik as well. Good job. Correct, Nicole. Oh, this is Akil. Correct, Akil. Good job. Correct, Nejon. Good job. Denique, I'm gonna check out yours shortly. So the question sign. Oh, let me get pushed down. Correct, Kiara and Ashley. Correct, Ravona. Somebody say if this is the last one. We're gonna try to go to 31, guys. We're gonna try. It depends. Depends on how fast the person's answer. Correct, Kayla. Correct, Rashawn. Good job. Shaquille. All right, Shaquille, no problem. Correct, Denique. Good job. Correct, Brian. Good job, Brian. Good job, Tucson. Let me step in the chat little. Guys, I want us to do at least one more. I would love that. The other class stop at 31. So I would love if both class stop at 31. So we don't have to. Correct, Deandra. So no matter which class I join. I know there's not many person come in the morning class. Everybody come here, you know. Oh, somebody said the internet. So hush, hush. Hush, man. Sure have days like those to you know, guys. Hush. Correct, Akio. Well done. Correct, Nelson. Correct, Omarion. Good job. Send them in, guys, if we're gonna do the next one, alright? Agree, Sienna. Good job. Wow. I must say, guys, we had another exceptional day. Couple errors here and there, but overall, very good. See a lot of improvement. I love the energy, the enthusiasm, you know. You guys always make class fun. Correct, Dixon. You know, everybody trying, everybody putting out effort. And that's the attitude that's gonna get you into your school of choice. Whether your Campion, your Immaculate, your Arden, your JC, your KC, your Glenmore, your Clarendon College, Mannings, your Georges, whichever school you want to go. Andrews, the Holy Childhood, the Queens, the Merle Grove, whichever school. That's the attitude that's gonna actually make you pass, guys. Just keep pushing. Correct, Jacon. Keep believing and support. Oh, Brian, Rivona had asked here before you. Oh, Lord. Brian wanted to do this one. But Rivona had asked earlier. Let me see if Rivona is still on. She is. Alright, go ahead, Rivona. So, Brian, you can do the last one. Go ahead.
Okay. So first, we need to find the approximate cost of 2,000 pencils, given that each pen costs $18.75. However, the question mistakenly refers to pencils instead of pens, but based on the context, we assume it means pens, since the price is given for pens. To find the total cost, we multiply the cost of one pen by the number of pens. Now we need to identify which of the given ranges include 37,500, less than 20,000, more than 20,000, but less than 40,000, more than 40,000, but less than 60,000, more than 50,000. 37,500 is more than 27,000, but less than 40,000. So therefore, the answer would be B.
That's correct. You know, you could have done it this way too. I'm gonna show you guys a little trick. You could have used 20 to multiply by this and you'd have gotten 40,000. So because you know, say, it wasn't in a reach 20, you would know that the actual answer is less. But very good. Correct. All right, Brian will walk us through this one, guys. So we're at where the others stop. See me have my number there? That's where we stop with the other class. So anyone can join the morning class or evening class. We are at the same page, all right? The table below shows the distance 4 students live from school. Use this information to answer 31 and 32. So we're gonna do 31 now. All right. So let's go. Yeah. What? Which student is the closest to school? Is it Trina, Lamar, Aldine, or Shamar?
Number 32. Okay. It says for 31, it says which students live the closest to school. It couldn't be Trina, even though she's 0.7 meters or kilometers away from the school, still is the closest one. Lamar is the farthest one, so I can't pick it. C. Aldine is 1.5 kilometers, which is more than the 0.7 but less than the 2.2 kilometers. So it can't be C. And then it says Samara. It is her because she has the least one, which is 0.6. The lowest
Yeah.
one is 0.6.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, man, I agree. Very good. I didn't know you were not finished.
okay. If you pick Lamar, it's incorrect. Alvin, incorrect. Trina, incorrect.
All right. Thanks so much, guys. Thanks for another awesome class, as I was saying earlier. Everyone, take care until Sunday. And remember, if you want to come to the morning class, you can. All right. No, since everyone coming to the evening class, but yeah, that's an option as well. 8 o'clock.
Good night.
Okay.
Good night.
Bye,
Take care.
sir.
Bye. Take care. Take care. Bye, senior. Yeah, definitely. I
Yes,
will.
sir.
Bye. Take care.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
See
Take
you
care.
later.
Yeah,
Sir.
Ashley. Take care, Lee. Ariana. Take care, Ashley. All right.
Yes,
Sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye, Kaylee. Good job today, guys. Somebody
Sir,
just
the
joined.
class fun.
Yeah,
Sir.
it is. It is. And we're learning a lot,
Sir.
guys. I'm very happy about that. Yeah, Delano.
Bye, sir.
Bye, Emma. Take care.
Sir,
Hmm?
Sticky pan.
may I ask a question?
31D.
31.
sticky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the other class, I should have deleted it, but I didn't. It was an error on my part.
delete, sir.
Yeah. I said, go man, but I know everyone will read it for themselves and try for themselves. Great job. Guys, as someone was saying, the class is awesome because you are awesome. You actually determine if the class is awesome or not. And because of the effort and, you guys really doing well. I'm so happy about that.
Goodbye, sir.
Bye. Take care. I think somebody had joined 6 o'clock by mistake. I wonder if
Excuse me,
the
sir.
person here think class starts 6. Yeah, man, go ahead, colleague.
I have a question.
Okay,
Do
go ahead.
do helicopters go up runways like airplane, or do they just lift off the ground?
They lift off the ground.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Take care. You want to be a
Okay.
pilot? You can. Hold on, you can.
Sir,
All right. You there, Andrea?
my mom was asking how much it would be for the mental ability private lessons.
No, man. It's the same. It's the same thing.
Okay,
So,
sir.
yeah. All right. When I'm gonna text you after class here. Take care, guys. I'm gonna text you, Deandra.